What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. So guys, there is trouble in paradise today. Another one of the iconic African-American groups, and I'm talking about as far as the singing groups, have again self-imploded. We first started seeing this with groups, at least in my era, like New Edition. Then Guy broke up. Oh, and then my favorite one that broke up was Jodeci. It just goes on and on, right? But B2K, although not as talented as the other groups I've just talked about, they're pretty good. J Boog, Omarion, and Fizz. And of course, the talented person in the group that did all the vocals that got the most love was Omarion. All right. Now, recently, Omarion, I didn't see him in the battle with Mario. I heard he got completely destroyed. I didn't see it on the Verzuz because I'm always busy working. But, you know, the thing about it is in these groups, these other guys are jealous of the guy with all of the talent. Guys like Boog, J Boog, guys like Fizz, they kind of feel like Omarion had all the girls, all the leads and things like that. And these guys' careers never became what Omarion's did. So what J Boog is doing is something that many black men do, is to start blaming other people for their problems. Okay. And basically, he was saying that he could sing better than him, but never got the opportunity. He was taking his girls and Omarion got mad. He was not as good as Chris Brown. Omarion is really jealous of them. Basically, I think Omarion called him a background dancer. These things like that. He's really broke, stuff like that. But you know what? I mean, here's what we want to talk about. Because there are a lot of black men that may say things like this. And I'm not saying Omarion is perfect. But you know what? I remember when Dame Dash was talking about Jay-Z, that he made Jay-Z. And Jay-Z said something that's very profound. If you made Jay-Z, make another one. And guess what? Dame Dash has not been shit since him and Jay-Z split. He's been completely terrible. Unproductive. In comparisons to when he was with Jay-Z. He's nothing without Jay-Z. I'm sorry. Dame Dash, if you're listening, you're a completely different person when you're with Jay-Z as to what you are now. That's the truth. You're nothing in comparisons to that era. Jay-Z, well, he's still doing much more things, much more talented, as we can see. Because if Dame Dash was really who he said he was, he would have some success outside of Jay-Z, and clearly he has not. And it brings me to this particular example. J Boog is saying some things about Omarion that could be true. But see, here's what J Boog had the opportunity to do, and Fizz. Their talent, people in the market could have decided if they were good or not. And I'm sorry to say, Mr. J Boog, Mr. Fizz, and Fizz went and got with April Jones, Omarion's baby mama. Omarion, despite his performance on Mario, is still much more sought after than the rest of you guys. Because you guys don't have what it takes. And I'm going to say that, just here in the YouTube community, I mean, I've been in different cliques and different groups and stuff, and people have said that, historically, they were better than me, and I stole something from them, or, not even just me. I've heard it even on a bigger scale with other people. And let's say if that's true. Which it isn't, but let's say if it's true. What did the market decide? I used to hear with Kevin Samuels. And I know that Kevin Samuels have taken some phrases from people. What did the market decide? And we can't get around that. that your work ethic, your commitment to innovation, your ability to market yourself to people, to work with people, to put in the work is not there by yourself. Some people need a team to be around them. And then when you put them out there by themselves, they can't function. That's J Boog. Nobody cares about J Boog unless you start in trouble. Nobody says, I want to go to the next J Boog a concert. Because the thing about it is, if Omarion was stopping you from singing and you got vocals like him, okay, go out there and make your own album and your own stuff. Somebody would, sign you to album, right? Guess what? Nobody wanted to. Lil Fizz, he was like a rapper kind of guy. Nobody signed Lil Fizz like that. Like nobody wants to come see Lil Fizz. So what does that tell you about yourself? That you are the reason why you're not successful. And this is what This is what happens in the black community. Everybody wants to blame somebody else for their problems. Some people want to stalk you. Some people want to troll you. Well, some of y'all in y'all 40s or 50s that are doing this, but it's all over the internet. And then what you want to do is you want to blame other people for their successes and for your failures. When realistically, like by the time you even met somebody like Kevin or somebody like, LeBron or whoever else you've met, you've been losing your whole life because of you. Your whole entire life. If somebody got successful, let's talk about Kevin Samuels. When he got successful, more than me, I was never the one. Why he got all this? Why he got all that? Man, you know what? But there was a lot of dudes that said that. Kevin has passed on. He's still out producing these guys. And he's dead. Which is sad. You have people who were living who don't have the impact of Kevin Samuels in his death. And J Boog is a hater. Because you haven't done anything. You have had every opportunity to do something and you didn't do it. So the question is, why didn't you do it? You're another Sha'Carri Richardson kind of guy. So you're going to blame everybody else for your dysfunctional issues. No, bro, you didn't get the job done. Sorry. I don't care what happened. He jealous of you, whatever you got. What did you do with your career go? What did you do with this opportunity go? You were blessed to be in the entertainment industry. You were blessed to be there. You had connections. You had opportunities. You had some money. And what did you do with it? You did nothing. But it makes you feel better to hate on him, right? That makes you feel real good. It makes you feel like empowering. But guess what? At the end of the day, he still got more money than you. He's still more known than you. He's still more successful than you. He still has everything that you don't have because you didn't put in the work. Stop. One thing I can't hate, I cannot stand people who don't try. People who feel like somebody should give them something, should give you props, and you don't do anything. You're underproductive ass. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. There's some of us who work every single day of the month, like me. I fight for whatever I get every single day. I don't hate on anybody's success. And many black men are like that. They don't either. But to black men out here who are hating on other brothers who don't, you need to get yourself checked out. You are unsuccessful. Those of you who are hating on successful brothers because of you, not anybody else. You did it to your fucking self. Stop being mad. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again for another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.